What is interdependency and how do we manage interdependency between activities in agile project management methodology?
If you're building a house, you need to dig foundation before you can do framing. And you have to do framing before you can bring in electrician and plumbers because they will fish their wires and their pipes through those frames. And drywallers will only come once the frames and electric and plumbing work is completed. Because once the drywalls go on, bringing in electrician after that will be very, very cumbersome and expensive. You know, so there is a sequence in which activities needs to be done, and that's called dependencies. And that doesn't go away in Agile or Scrum framework. That is why there is a very important event that we haven't spoken about. There are multiple events. There are 5 events that are foundational to sprint, and we will cover them in subsequent weeks. But for our purposes of this particular question, there is one event called a sprint planning event. And in that sprint planning, that happens before the sprint start.
Okay.
And the development team, so if there are 5 stories that are prioritized by the Scrum Master, by the product owner, Scrum Master, product owner, then you say, okay, which story, can this story be done independently? Yes, then good, yes, we can do it. Oh, this story cannot be done till I do story number 4. So even though you, Mr. Product Owner, think this is the priority 1, but I cannot do this thing till I do 3 and 4. Therefore, it has to be deprioritized, and then we will do it. So then it is a collaboration between developers and product owners, and not owners, but owner. Normally, I prefer accountability to rest with one person, not with multiple people. So that is how the stories are decided to be taken up in the sprint.
Okay.
Making sure that there is no dependency. Now, there could be a scenario where you then start the sprint and you identify that there is a dependency, okay, which you didn't know at the start of the sprint. And in that scenario, then that story becomes blocked. So you put it in a block column. Everybody has we will talk about sprint board later on, and everybody knows that this story is blocked right now because of whatever reason. And if no one can solve it, then it stays blocked. And then you pick up next story and the backlog.
This was a clip from one of my Agile training workshop. If you too are interested in learning Agile, send me a message by leaving a comment below or visiting my website. Till next time, adios.